It's been a while since my last video, which was not about K-pop. Well, actually my last 2 videos. Honestly, I really want to find what I want to do and I may never do strictly one thing. But anyway, much like a K-pop group itching for Western popularity, I'm hopping on a trend. You know it, you hated opinions. Expect I aim to actually share my opinion. But more on that later. Without further delay, like I'm a dream catcher, come back, let's go.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
Honestly, none of these new girl groups interest me. And that's sad because I feel like girl groups are on their way to achieving more popularity than boy groups. My main problem with them is the music. It honestly just falls flat in terms of musicality. Like, okay, we have the repeating word or annoying vocalization. But where's the flavor? Where's the actual longevity of the song? I wish they actually made music, but it seems like they're making trends. Like the next hit TikTok songs. And K-pop stans do not care. Because I know half these new songs wouldn't be popular if they did. This brings me to the next opinion.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
People don't care about music. Back in 2017 I feel like they did. We were getting fed with so many bops. But as it got more popular, internationally people started caring more about the members and not the music. Now if you go on TWT you see people saying XYZ is so funny, or XYZ is so cute. Yes, there's still praising of traditional things like vocal ability, but that is still used to praise the member and not the talent or music of the group. The releases from boy and girl groups, let me say it, the big ones, are so incredibly mediocre. None of the mainstream music really catches my attention because the only way I hear about it is through a TikTok. I think if we went back to groups actually having to put an effort in songs, we'd be so much happier as stans. And proud of our groups. I do want to say that it's actually more likely for the sides to outdo the title tracks nowadays more than ever before. And I think that's because the companies focus on making the title trendy and TikTok acceptable. So then the people who find it will listen to B-sides after the song blows up. But I think it's just lazy.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
Weekly, oh my god, the potential I saw. I was so excited when Tag Me came out. I never been that invested in a group since I got into Wakey Makey. I mean, I was watching content and honestly so excited to finally have a girl group that in my head had G-Friend potential. BCG Friend is the best girl group duh. But what was Venpara? Zigzag and After School solidified the cute and fresh concept K-pop desperately needs again after these girl groups only care about being not like other girls because I'm holding a baseball bat and am on a motorcycle. And as a proud cute concept enjoyer over any other concept, I was over the moon. So when Venpara came out I was gagged. I wanted to literally take my eyes out and wash my ears with bleach. I couldn't believe it. The girl group I had the nerve to think was on G-Friend's level had the audacity to make a girl crush song. I'm sorry, but after the huge success of After School, it's like they said, yes, thank you for getting us known and recognition, but we're actually just using you for our big plan. And then boom. Disgust. Honestly, I'm being dramatic, but I can't help but feel like I got backstabbed. Honestly, Venpara is not that bad, but if I feel like it was so wrong to ride the wave of a fresh concept people were obviously happy with and drop an atomic bomb.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
I think this comes as no surprise, so this will be short. And since One Young stans have the mental capacity of an acorn, this will be in short, simple terms. I've got One Young. People like One Young. I've have one popular member besides One Young. But she is not on the same scale as One Young. 11 was mediocre. People like because One Young. No One Young. No success. I've not good. If they didn't understand that, oh well.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
K-pop stans have to stop. I'm sorry, Itzy's Leah cannot dance. I laugh so hard when they pull that. It's not that she can't dance, it's just because the other members are so good. Like what? That's everyone's excuse. They don't even post clips proving them wrong. It's that same old line. ITZY is a performance group. So what do you think people will say when one member can't perform? But it's not just dancing, it's singing, rapping, anything. Like, guys, we need to start saying these things or your fave will never improve. I know it's like, oh, you'll hurt their feelings, and yes, you might. But sitting there lying acting like a Hamrose from Blackpink can sing then pulling out that faithful but look at the Coachella performance. Like babe, it's getting old. If you have one video of your faves doing bare minimum, what do you think that means? If they performed 100 times and you got one good example, rethink and log out. Not everyone is good at everything, obviously. We see it presented in funny ways when we watch rappers sing. So if we know for a fact that someone can't sing, why are you trying to prove me wrong? You look dumb. Honestly, the Rose one is subjective. While I think she's definitely a bad vocalist, she can be the best to someone else. Even though she isn't, please cry about it.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
This is an opinion I see a lot on K-pop YouTube. Why do people hate people who stan new goose? And why is the main reason they make it their personality? Or they think they're better than everyone? First of all, I'm sorry, but if you stan any K-pop group for real, that becomes your personality. So stop acting like it's only limited to new goose stans. And as for they think they're better, have you even see fan wars on Twitter? It's constantly who's better than who, and the groups they stan aren't even brought up, so why are you mad? As someone who stan lots of new goose, this baffled me. People hate us so much. And that just made me think. If you only like K-pop for the mainstream, then are you really a fan of K-pop? If you think that not supporting or being loud about a lesser known group is annoying, then you really don't like K-pop. Because K-pop does exist out of your little mainstream box. Everyone in this industry deserves a chance. Everyone deserves a fan. Even if it's 100 or 1 million, so for you to be so entitled and sit there and say people who so care for mainstream and actually dig deeper into K-pop are annoying, you are disgusting. The same type of person who will also say K-pop is about music. Because if that's the case, groups like BTS will be on top. This is what gets me upset. Because how dare you try to think someone giving attention to someone is annoying? But when you do it, it's okay. Like honestly, who do you think you are? But you're the same person to run and hop on something if that group happens to go viral and act like you always liked them. Or if a member gets popular, all of a sudden you'd run to bias them without second thought. But oh, new goose stans are annoying. You're annoying. And stop making mainstream K-pop your whole personality. How about that? And go find wherever your dad is.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
This last one is about good old K-pop YouTubers. Man, some of them are so scary. They'd get done saying XYZ group is so bad, etc., then say, but the girls are talented. Like, stop trying to make it palatable. People who watch these videos came for opinions. They're gonna get opinions. Just because yours is rude doesn't make it not an opinion anymore. Like, I agree with something so much, then they try to backtrack. I immediately lose all respect for that opinion. If you can't stick to what you have to say out of fear of a 13-year-old K-pop stan saying something cringe that they think is mean, then like, why are you making an opinion video? If you're gonna drag someone, drag them. Because that's your opinion. K-pop is toxic. Always has been and always will be. So why are you trying to act like you actually care about the group you're dragging? LOL. That's it for this video. I don't know if I'll upload again. Maybe if I get clout from this. I doubt it though. Bye guys. And stream pose by Kino.